APA Psych Articles is found under A, so I'm going to click on A and click on APA Psych Articles. The first search I'm going to do is using the asterisk symbol. Using the asterisk as part of a word allows you to search various forms of the word without having to put the words in a separate search. For example, if we use this search of educate and click search, we get over 260 results. However, if we change our search to educate with an asterisk, this will find the terms educate, educating, educator, education, etc. It will broaden your search. In this case, we retrieve over 44,000 different results. Since this is too many results to evaluate, we will want to use some additional search strategies, which I will show you next. Using the capital AND. You will want to use this in conjunction with another term. This is where our next search strategy comes into play. Using AND helps you narrow down your searches. It tells you the database that we want our first search term or phrase and our next search term to be included in the result. The more ANDs you have, the lower your results. Let's search now for educate and the term discipline. You can see how our results became much more narrowed when we added in terms. Now let's add in one more term, a population such as adolescents. Now we have 12 results that are very specific, and then we can easily evaluate our research. Using quotes. Using the double quotes is a very powerful tool, and it helps you to narrow by a phrase. When you search by a phrase, that means that the database looks for the terms to be together in that order. Here is an example. This will look for the terms together in that order rather than just cognitive in one paragraph and behavior in another result, etc. Let's see how this works in Psych Articles. We've retrieved over 1,700 different articles. Let's try one of our other search strategies to see where we can narrow down our search. In this case, we're going to add in the and then we're going to put educate with the asterisk. This makes our search much more narrow. Now we're down to 222 results. Using subject terms. In our previous search, we were able to find articles that contain cognitive behavioral therapy and education in some form. One other way we can find terms to use is by looking at the information under subjects at the bottom of each results or abstract. As you can see, there are other subjects associated with some of these articles, such as drug therapy, alcohol use disorder, alcohol treatment, etc. If you find an article that you like, you can then use some of those terms to make a more targeted search. Here is an example. So I'm doing a search for the phrase cognitive behavioral therapy and the phrase alcohol treatment. Now we have a very focused search of articles related to our topic of therapy and treatments as related to alcohol. If you have any questions, contact the librarians at libref@elgin.edu or via chat. We are happy to assist you.